Hello, and we are Team TBG. So let's look at it in a typical organization. You can see over here we have employees, they share some learnings, and then they go into some knowledge management platform, maybe IFAQ, knowledge base, a wiki, a blog. And from then on, it goes to some things like search, you got natural language processing, maybe some big data analytics. So this is what we normally do. And this part here is very well covered. We got lots of different applications that does this. But why is it that institutional knowledge capture is still dismally low? So what we have, you can see that one other thing that we have is that when people leave as well, so these people leave, what happens is that maybe they hand over 80% of their tacit knowledge, and what happens to the rest of them? It's lost. Your institutional knowledge is generally lost. So with design thinking, we have found that actually the problem lies in getting the people to share the learnings. And what we see is that there's the first point that we've identified is the problem that we call leceh or troublesome. Oh, I have so much on my plate every day, and we're expected to log into a portal to contribute frequently. Thanks, but no thanks. Somehow outside of my job scope. Okay? The second problem that we also found is a problem that we identified what we call xia sui or lose face. What happens is that at work, you realize that nobody wants to admit that they do not know something. Okay, and this is ironic because in your organization you have a lot of old people. Maybe they have a lot of long service and they have a lot of value experience, and that is the problem because they are the most afraid to share because they're scared of xia sui. Wow, this Sharon, she said she has been here for so long. Now she has recently told us that she knows how to find Jesse's in charge of policies. Xia sui. So that is the problem that we have identified. Introducing Today I Learned, or TIL for short. What our elegant solution does is that it's a simple WhatsApp chatbot, AI chatbot. So what it does is that it's zero friction, right? Everybody has WhatsApp, I hope. And unlike Facebook, what happens is that WhatsApp now is quite socially acceptable for us to, for work communications. And for sharings, we anonymize these submissions to reduce the stigma and also to solve for xia sui. So let's see now for Gabriel. He's over here, and what he's doing is that he actually has the Today I Learn bot. And so he takes it out. You can see as well that we have the bot running, and it says how many contributions they've done. And what he can do is that if he has an epiphany, something that he has loaded up already, and what you can do is that he can just type in there, Today I Learn, maybe for unconfirmed meetings. Actually, if you don't know it, you can actually look for Jessie, who is a CE's PA. She actually knows what's these tentative dates. Wow, this is great knowledge. And you can see it actually adds it up. And what it does is that we can automatically put this into some knowledge base. So we have some knowledge base that we put it up for you here. But this is not the crux of the problem. The crux of the problem is, of course, the sharing. And so once you solve that problem of sharing, imagine if you can crowdsource, maybe SSG has 200 employees, and you have maybe 200 of these TILs a month, and you condense that into like 10 solid learnings. Wow. So what you can do is that we can see that when we solve for this xia sui and for leceh, the people in your organization can finally find out that learning at work is the future of learning. Thank you.